Okay, we'll go ahead and get started with the demo. So first we can log in and then enter our username and password, or it's protected, so it's hidden. And then we have first the display option, and we can look at warehouse, outlet consumption, and product sales. So we'll look at warehouse, and we look at the last 20 entries, and here are the last 20 entries. Then we can go back to main menu, and we'll select a particular item with constraints, and we'll put in the dates. So we have a date range that we'll first enter in 2012, and then 2013, and then we can also enter in the region. So we'll do Mumbai, and we have a city ID to enter in, and then the outlet ID, and then finally item ID. So we're going to be able to look at a specific entry in the system. So we hit display, and then there's the entry. We can go back to main menu, and then so we have the same functionality for outlet consumption, and then we'll look at product sales, and then we'll do the same thing here. We'll have the dates, so time range of 2012 and 2013. And then we want to select a certain age range, so we can also enter in date of births, make sure we are getting the selection criteria that we desire. And then we can enter gender, so we'll put male, and then region, Eastern, and then we want to select all cities and all outlets, so we're doing our default of 4 underscores, and now here's the results of the criteria that we just searched for. Then we can go back to main menu, and now we'll go to Analyze. And here we have warehouse option, but we'll skip over that, and we're going to go to outlet consumption, and then we'll look at sales based on item. And okay, we're going to start Analyze. Did you get? Okay, and then now we'll go to Analyze, and we have functionality for warehouse. And then next we have Analyze function. So we have warehouse functionality as well, but then we'll go straight to outlet consumption. And from this one, we'll do an analysis for outlet consumption and do sales based on items. And here it's compiling from 5 different worksheets and pulling necessary data. And then it does a pivot table and a chart, all done through VBA coding. And then we'll go back to the main and go to products. And then if we don't go to Analyze and then products, and if we don't enter in anything, then I try to go forward, and it gives a validation error. So we'll hit OK. And then now we'll enter in, for items used, we're going to enter in 5 underscores, which is our default because we don't want to select a particular item. We're going to look at all entries, so these are all items available in our system. So then we'll go back to Analyze, and then we'll look specifically at product name by products purchased. And here we're able to see all the products and the number of purchases for each product, and a graphical representation of that as well. And then also we're able, if we go back to Analyze by products, then we can look at the display repeat customers by region. So this is showing us for each region how many customers are repeating. So if we go back to main, and we'll finally go to solver, then we're going to calculate a couple potential profitability. So we'll look at A360, and then we'll hit solve. And this will show us the potential profit. You can see it goes up to 27,000 from 5,000, and then it also shows the new price of 5 purchase and 12.5 sale. So then we'll enter another item and do A376 and hit solve, and we can return there. So now you can see the current profitability is just under negative 4,000, and then objective function is now 0 with prices at 0 as well, because it shows that this is not profitable and we want to discontinue this item. So then now if we can also go to model description and look at the decision variables and the constraints we put in, as well as objective function. And then next we can also go to print a summary report back to the solver tool. We can print a summary report to PDF showing the analysis of profitability by city and by item to show the top 5 and bottom 5 most profitable items and cities. And then it shows a graphical representation of this. And then we close this, and then we can also email the summary report. So we send an email and we get a confirmation, and that's done. Then we return to main menu, and then we also have an update function. And here if we click on display, we'll look at product purchases or product purchase price, and we hit display just to see what's in the system currently. So we can see it's ordered descending, so most expensive price is $10, and it has a chart here. And then we'll go back to the main menu, and then we'll select an item. We're going to select 68089, and then the new price would be $50, and we'll update product and confirmation, and then display product information. And here's a new value with $50 and the new graph. So then we go back to main menu, and then our last function is the help page, which connects us to an internet page that we've created that shows typical problems that users may face with this system and solutions to those problems, and then a recording of our demonstration of this system. And that concludes the functionality of our supply chain project.